Yo, what is up boys, Bonfiggy here, and as you can see from the title of the video, today I got for you guys a setup video. So before I get into it, a lot of you guys are probably looking at my subscriber count. I think it's maybe like 400 something right now, and wondering why the heck do I have this kind of setup. And to answer that question, I used to be a Call of Duty YouTuber back in the day, back in like 2013, 2014, 2015. I would post Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Black Ops, Black Ops 2 videos, that kind of stuff, just high kill gameplays, and I would do like commentaries over them and stuff. This was back when I was like 13, 14 years old, so I was pretty young. But anyways, I ended up growing my YouTube channel. I used to go under the name The Bonfiggy instead of Bonfiggy, but anyways, back then I was The Bonfiggy. And I grew my YouTube channel to about almost 50,000 subscribers before it got deleted by YouTube. And when that happened, it kind of just was really upsetting, saddening, and just heartbreaking, to be honest. I'd worked really hard. At the time, I was actually taking a break. It was my senior year in high school, and I had gotten a girlfriend a few years before that, and I think it was my senior year when I actually started taking a break. But anyways, YouTube was rolling out these updates, and they were trying to get rid of people who would like spam tags in their description, and I was very guilty of this. I would pretty much have like all the tags you could think of Call of Duty related in all of my videos, and I didn't really get the memo that they were like deleting channels because of this. So at the time, like, they just basically like flagged my channel on all the videos and deleted it, and I had no say. I couldn't contact anyone. This was back in like 2016, 2017. So YouTube wasn't as big as it was today as it was back then, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I couldn't really contact anyone or get a hold of anyone, and I never really got a resolution. It's just my channel was gone and that was it. So time went on, I grew up, I matured, thought about what I wanted to do. You know, I did some soul searching, and I just came to the conclusion that I love gaming. I love gaming computers, building computers. I love cryptocurrency. I love social media. I love interacting with you guys and all that stuff. So I kind of full sent it. I've been building this setup and changing it for years now, and it's kind of like changed a lot over the years. The PC behind me actually started out in a completely different case with a different motherboard, different CPU, different graphics card, all that stuff. The only thing that survived, I think, is the power supply and some of the water cooling stuff from like the second version of my old computer. But yeah, a lot of stuff has changed over the years, and I just recently kind of come to the conclusion that this is what I want to do kind of as a career, or I guess you could say. But yeah, anyways, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering how I was able to afford this type of setup, and to answer that question, a lot of it came from my old YouTube channel back in the day. I mean, you'd be surprised, but 40 to 50,000 subscribers back then was a pretty decent amount, and I'd say I made pretty good money off of it. So a lot of that money went back into my setup over the years. You know, various computer parts, all the water cooling stuff, the case, all my monitors, all that good stuff. So a lot of it came from that. And then pretty recently, actually, I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but I got a bunch of these Herman Miller chairs. I found them at a consignment shop, and I got a really good bulk deal basically, and I just bought all the chairs that the dude had, and I ended up selling them for 4 to 5 times what I paid for them. So that ended up being a really good investment, and I basically took all the profit that I got from that. I put a lot of it into crypto and this mining setup that you see behind me, and I'll get into that here in a second as well. But I put a lot into that, a lot into crypto, and then the rest pretty much into my setup and upgrading my audio. I've been rocking a Blue Snowball since I started pretty much, and I figured it was about time for an upgrade, so I ended up getting this Rode Pod mic, and then I got the Go XLR Mini. So that's pretty much how I was able to afford all this. But let's get into why you actually clicked on this video, the actual setup. So I'll grab the camcorder and show you guys everything or whatever, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so as you walk into the room, you are pretty much greeted with this big old desk in the back of my monitors. And it's pretty funny actually. I went to get a new desk because my old one was kind of getting a little small for my setup and everything. But I ended up getting this desk for free. I think the dude was asking 100 or 200 bucks, and he had like 4 or 5 of them. He was running a business, and I think he was kind of just trying to get rid of them, but I showed up with a truck and trailer, and I guess it was my lucky day because he gave it to me for free. But anyways, cable management wise, it's not the best. I mean, it could be better, I guess. I do have a ton of cables, so I did the best I could, but that's kind of what we're looking at. The thing that I do like, I can't really see many of these cables from my POV, and the stream can't see any of them, so that's what really matters in my opinion. But right here we got this little floodlight thingy. Shout out to Alpha Gaming. I think I was watching one of his videos and he recommended that, and it looks awesome in my opinion. It just adds a little bit of a light and backdrop to the stream. So moving on from all that mess of cables, got the camcorder tripod right here. This is where I mount my camera, and I have this little micro HDMI cable that goes into this, let's see here, this cam link. So I route that, and that's how I get the camera from my camcorder onto my stream and record from my PC. So moving on to the actual setup, this is where I game at, and this is where I edit and pretty much do everything. But right here we got just a little 60 hertz Samsung monitor. Then in the middle I have my 360 hertz Alienware monitor, and in my opinion this is one of the best investments if you're trying to be like a competitive gamer, or if you like play Kovacs or anything like that. I think 360 hertz is the way to go, and I definitely noticed an improvement. I'm not sure if everyone will. I do know my reaction time is pretty good, but I do like the 360 hertz in my opinion, and I think it was worth it. And for the keyboard, I'm rocking the Ducky 1-2 Mini, and we got the little Pokemon keycaps, and then the Galaxy setup, and then for my main like gaming keys, they're pretty used, I guess you could say, or worn. But I got the Taihao, I think I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but the Taihao rubber keycaps, and I like those a lot. I think they help with grip and stuff, and they feel pretty cool too. So got that, and then the XM1R for the mouse right now. Rocking that, and then I got like gun grip tape on it. Then for the mouse pad, I got a SkyPad is what I'm rocking right now. Underneath that is the GameSense pad. That's what I use as like a control pad, and I've been testing out the SkyPad. I actually just got this a few days ago, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. But yeah, that's the setup. And there's the Go XLR Mini and the Rode Pod mic, so I got that wired into that. Then we got the ultra wide monitor here with the there's my mouse cam right there, and I also have a keyboard cam right here, but it's actually not hooked up yet. I'm waiting on a USB extender, so eventually I'll have a cool little keyboard cam, but I do have a mouse cam for now right there. And over here we got the MacBook. I kind of used this for school for a while, and now I'm just using it for all kinds of stuff. I don't really know. Right here we got the TV, and when I'm streaming I plan on either, like if I'm playing music, I plan on like pulling up the music that I'm playing, or like maybe my Twitch chat or something like that. But for now we're using it as crypto chart monitoring. Then over here we got my Rubik's Cube collection, bunch of different Rubik's Cubes. We got the 15 by 15 right there, and then the Petaminx right there. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm into Rubik's Cubes, and I think they're pretty cool, so yeah. And then right here, we have the gaming PC slash mining rig, I guess you could say. So we're rocking an i9 9900K for the processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, then a 1080 Ti is what I normally game on and play on. And I also have a 3090 down below that I just recently got to add into my mining rig. So I got the 3090 there, and then right here we have our 6800 XT and its little brother right here, the 6700 XT. And yeah, I know I have it propped up with a gun, but anyways, it's a little bit ghetto. I have this one propped up with a mag, but it's working. So yeah, So for the water cooling setup, we're using an EK reservoir, and I have that going into 2 different pumps, which are underneath this cover right here, which I actually made from my old engine cover off my Camaro. Basically just cut it up to fit in there and painted it and cut little holes for the tubes. And it's just to hide that radiator, the pumps, the power supply, and all the cables and everything down there. So I thought that was pretty cool. But down below we have the 240mm radiator. Up front we got a 360, and up top we got this massive 480mm radiator chilling right above our hard drives. And that was really difficult to mount, especially with the push-pull fans. I have fans on the top and the bottom, so it's pushing air and pulling it. But that's about it for the PC setup. I know the water cooling is definitely a bit overkill for now, especially just for a 1080 Ti and the processor, but I do plan on water cooling more cards and kind of looping those in. But yeah, that's about it for the setup. If you guys want to see the other corner of the room, it's pretty boring and plain white, just nothing really going on. We got the snack corner right here. Got some Pringles, some muffins, Gushers, all that good stuff, and one singular banana, because we got to be a little bit healthy at least. And then up on the wall I have, this was actually my senior picture, and that's my old car. I actually got a different Camaro now, but yeah, that's my senior picture. This is just kind of a little overview of the room. I did the sound deadening and the foam pretty much to that wall right there. And then I did a little bit on the door. I didn't go all the way down, but up to there. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I do hope you guys did enjoy, and if you stuck around this long, honestly, you're awesome and I love you. And you should click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future content. I would really appreciate it, and it would mean the world to me. Yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out.